Hi, I'm Dr. Jeff Dolgus, and today I want to show you how to properly massage your jaw muscles and perform myofascial release for relief of the pain and tension that can develop in this area. Now, the muscles that we're going to be primarily concerned with are the masseter muscles and the temporalis muscles. There's one of these on each side, so you have a right masseter and a left masseter. Those are the muscles that bulge out when you squeeze your back teeth together, or they should bulge out when you squeeze your back teeth together. If they don't, you can put little pieces of cotton or a pencil or anything you have handy in between your back teeth, if you have back teeth, and see if you can get those muscles to flex. The temporalis muscles are right where your temples are. Interestingly, they are not over the temporal bone, but they're over the lateral wing of the sphenoid bone, right here in that soft spot behind the lateral orbital rim outside your eyes on each side. And you can feel those muscles tighten up when you squeeze your teeth together as well. Now, the way that we're going to massage the masseter muscle is first we're going to find our zygomatic arch, or our cheekbone, which is going to be right in this area, right from the tragus of the ear forward to around the lateral rim of the nose. So right through here should be your cheekbone. You want to have your fingers on your cheekbone, and you want to gently drag your fingers down to the angle of the jaw, just like that. So you can see the depressions that my fingers are making in my cheek when I do this. You should be applying enough pressure so that you can feel it, but not so much pressure that it's painful. You might feel lumps and bumps when you do this, and that's okay. Just like any muscle in the body, the masseter muscles can develop little tight spots that some people will call trigger points. Now, if you find one of those trigger points or one of those tight spots, and you want to hold your finger on top of it and press, this is a form of ischemic release that can help alleviate the tension that develops in these little points. And it can go a long way to relieving the pain that can follow from the tension in these little points. So the way you'll do this is find a point, find a tight spot, hold it for 5 to 10 seconds hard. You have to make it hurt a little bit, and then release. When you release, you should feel a relief of pressure. Now, the way you find the temporalis muscle, you'll start at the same place, your cheekbone, where you started with the masseter muscle, except this time you're going to move up and back, and you're going to fan your fingers out as you do this. And you're going to push in kind of hard. And it could be helpful. You could see how my fingers are kind of dragging my skin and stretching my skin. It could be helpful to use some sort of a lubricant like a deep blue cream from doTERRA, or any type of essential oil that is noted for its ability to help muscles relax or to help our nervous system relax through aromatherapy. So now this movement, fanning back through that temporalis muscle, which goes right in this direction here, right like that, you'll feel lots of little lumps and bumps and tight bands as you do this. Work through those a few times before you start to do any ischemic release with this temporalis muscle. You can do this on one side at a time, or you can do both sides at the same time. And a great time to do this exercise is when you're washing your hair. Most of us who have had our hair washed by a hairdresser at a salon will know that it feels really good when somebody massages your scalp. And I think this is one of the reasons why. Now, the last part that I'm going to have you do involves putting your fingers inside your mouth. So this is going to address the tension that exists in the deeper portions of the masseter muscle, which can be accessed from the inside of the cheek. What you'll want to do is, I like to have a glove on when I do this because the glove can create a more slippery surface, plus it's not as gross. So for this method, I'm going to put my thumb inside my cheek, And I don't want to go so far back that I'm behind the coronoid process of the ascending ramus of the jawbone. What that means is I should be able to push outward like you see me doing here with my thumb, and you should see my thumb protruding my cheek outward. Then I'm going to roll my fingers back so that my fingers are behind my thumb. So in between my thumb and my fingers, now you have the masseter muscle. And what you want to do is you want to squeeze and milk and put pressure on that masseter muscle. Squeeze through it, releasing some of the tension that can develop, especially in the deeper structures. Sometimes with your thumb, you'll feel a very tight anterior band of this muscle. That's what you want to get released. In order to do this, you're going to have to close your jaw slightly to release the tension from that muscle. If you're open too far, you're not going to be able to do an effective job. So that's it for these 3 stretches. Try those once or twice a day over the next few days and see if you notice any difference. If you do, please leave comments below. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more content like this one, please hit subscribe. I'm Dr. Jeff Dolgus, and I'll see you next time.